Listen guys, I got some amazing advice. If you're in your 20s, you absolutely positively want to tap into this because this can literally change your life and set you up for the life that you want to live to a T. Let's go. The first advice that I'll give you, especially if you're in your 20s, is to start that business idea when you're in school. The reason why is so many people, like while they're in school, they have these amazing business ideas and aspirations, and they feel like, man, let me just only focus on school. And I get it. It's good to really just focus on, one thing at a time. For those people that are just like, you're that entrepreneur, like, that you don't want to just get a degree and get a job. It's important to really start cultivating those creative ideas and potentially bring them to fruition, so that way you can start early. So many people, they waste a lot of time. They start that business idea a lot later than they really should. And the thing is, you can start in your 20s, so that way by the time you're 30, you're a multi-millionaire, if not sooner. And number 2, guys, don't be afraid to fail. What do I mean by that? You have to understand, in order to create massive amount of success, you need to fail. So many people, they have this fear of failure that it actually holds them back from even starting. Failing is not bad, y'all. Like, it's not. Like, actually, you'll learn way more than failing than you actually will succeeding. And some of the people that, matter of fact, the most successful people on this planet have failed the most, and that is why they're successful, because they found out so much of what not to do through their failures that they found out what to do in any and everything that they truly put their mind to. And guess what? You're in your 20s, right? So if you fail, you have so much time to bounce back. So don't overlook that. Don't worry about that. And let's take it to the next level. Let's go. Here's number 3. You want to broaden your skills. Guess what, man? You're in your 20s. You got a good amount of time on this planet, God willing. But listen, this is the time to learn different skills, right? Don't only learn one particular skill, because here's the deal. Yes, you should focus. Don't get so caught up doing 1,000,001 different things that you never really get successful in one thing. But at the same time, if you learn several different skills that may be applicable to that one thing or a couple things that you're doing, you'll be more of a well-rounded individual. And to be honest with you, you don't really know what you truly love until after a certain period of time. So if you only learn one particular skill, years go by, you realize, man, I don't even really want to do this the rest of my life. Well, you're only caught up with just knowing one thing. But if you were to learn several different skills, and as time progresses, you realize, okay, I like this more than I like that. Well, guess what? You've already took the time and effort to build up these different skills, so you're not like just stuck just only knowing one thing, which happens for a lot of people. Literally, people end up in their 50s or 60s and their 70s only knowing one thing. When they get burnt out, they really feel like they don't even have the time to learn anything else. So the time is on your side. So this, when you cultivate all those different skills, and let's take it to the next level. We're at number 4, and that is read a ton of books. As somebody that's in their 20s, you have to understand this is the absolute positive best time to inundate yourself with information, because guess what? Information changes situations. So you need to pick up the right books, y'all, like the right books. All these great books that you see in the libraries, Amazon. It doesn't do you any good if the books are just online or sitting on the bookshelf. You want to get this information in your head, the right information. The more you learn, the more you earn. So you learn, you remove the L, so that way you can earn. So many people, they're trying to rely on the information that they currently know, or they're trying to rely on information they learn from their parents and their friends. Listen, expose yourself to information that's out there, the right information from the right people, so that way you can take your life to a whole nother level. Let's go. This is number 5, and that's to hang around successful people. See, I got my guy Cardi here. We're part of the same mastermind. We're around like-minded individuals making 6, 7, 8 figures, high-level entrepreneurs doing big things. And we're constantly collaborating, exchanging ideas and thoughts, helping each other level up. And if you're in your 20s, that's the best thing that you want to do. Find a mentor, find a coach, find other high-level like-minded people, so that way that those thoughts, the knowledge can rub off on you. And by the time you get to your 30s, multi-millionaire.
It's really simple. So like, if you get a mentor, it's a fast chance of success. Hang around successful people. When you're around successful people, we know one thing: abundance is easy and it comes to us naturally. So we don't have a scarcity mindset. We're sharing ideas for free, right? So it's very important that y'all get in the rooms, get in the right rooms to change your life. So if I knew this in my 20s, I'd be a millionaire in my 30s. So hey, y'all, do it now. Do it right now.
This is stop playing. This is number 6, and that is to be open-minded. when you're in your 20s, right? Especially like with you being on the internet, you're exposed to so many different ideas and opportunities. It's not hard to come across a lot of amazing ideas, right? But the reason why you should be open-minded is because you're not gonna really know exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life if you only try one or two things. Now, you may be one of those rare few where it's like when you were born, you know 100% what you want to do for the rest of your life. Me personally, I was not like that. I know a bunch of other people, they're not like that. They had to try several different things. And I see so many people that are skeptical and they have a very narrow thinking when it comes to trying different things. And those are those people that 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 20 years, they're still looking for the perfect business, the perfect idea, and they never get started. So if I were you, I would be open-minded from when you're young, so that way you can go through different ideas faster, figure out what you actually really align with and what you vibe with, what you're really destined to do, and that's going to take you to the next level. I remember watching a sermon by Bishop T.D. Jakes, right? And Bishop T.D. Jakes said his son had walked up to him one day. He said, "Dad, I finally figured out what I want to do for the rest of my life." And T.D. Jakes was like, "Son, that's amazing." But then the son said, "But Dad, what if this isn't the thing that I'm meant to do for the rest of my life?" And Bishop T.D. Jakes said, this really changed things for me. He said, "Son, go all in on that thing. And in the event it's not the thing that you're meant to do for the rest of your life, it will lead you to the thing that you're meant to do for the rest of your life." So don't worry about wasting time, or don't worry about finding the perfect opportunity. Go all in, find things that make sense, and let's get it, let's go. This is number 7. This is the final advice that I'm going to leave with you guys. This is extremely important. If you're someone that's in your 20s, matter of fact, you could be any age, but specifically if you're in your 20s, right? I want you to take risks. So many people, they let fear of failure or fear of taking risks hold them back. You never go all in. And what you have to understand is the most successful people on this planet, they take risks over and over and over again. It's like the saying, no risk, no reward. Here's what I realized. I truly believe the more that you commit, the more that you're willing to have faith, heavy on the faith, right? I truly believe the more that you're going to get blessed and you're going to get just given those opportunities that you're destined to get. And if you try to stay in your comfort zone, try to stay in that safety net, you're not going to really understand your full potential. You're not going to understand what you're truly made of. And I truly believe when you actually make those risks and get out your comfort zone, that's when the magic happens. It being you're in your early 20s, think about this. Let's just say you take some risks. And let's just say you fail, right? Let's just say you fail. Don't you think you got enough time to bounce back? This is the time to take risks. I'm telling you. You think that later on in life is going to be a better time? No, it is not. You're going to have more responsibilities. You're going to have more on your plate. So now, when you don't have such a full plate with a whole bunch of responsibilities, this is the perfect time. And when you make the decision that, hey, I'm going to take risks, of course, smart risks, but don't overthink, trust your gut. You're going to find opportunities faster and you're going to create success much faster. And you're going to realize by the time you get to your 30s, man, life is going to be absolutely incredible and you deserve it. It is your time. It is your turn. And listen, y'all, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, why not? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you feel in the video. Also, let me know in the comments, what advice you really felt like touched you the most. Like what advice, you should really apply to all the advice that I shared with you, but what are the couple that really stood out to you the most, right? So follow me on all Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. It's your time, your turn. Let's go.